The unsung woman who built Sweet Auburn, the story of Geneva Haugabrooks. In the heart of Atlanta once stood a street that the world called the richest Negro street in America, Sweet Auburn, a place where Black excellence wasn't just an idea, it was an economy. But behind the men whose names made the papers, there were women who built the foundations brick by brick. One of them was Geneva Haugabrooks, the woman who turned $300 into a cornerstone of a community. Born into the Deep South during an age that offered Black women little more than survival, Geneva Moten Haugabrooks chose something greater: ownership. In 1929, while the Great Depression crippled the nation, she opened the Haugabrooks Funeral Home on Auburn Avenue with just $300 and a dream. It was more than a business. It was a sanctuary. When families couldn't afford a burial, Geneva found a way. When the city turned its back on Black life and death, she gave her people dignity. Sweet Auburn wasn't just a street. It was the heartbeat of Black prosperity. Banks, insurance companies, beauty schools, and cafes lined the avenue. But amid the noise of progress, Geneva's work was quiet, sacred. Her funeral home became an anchor, a place where mourning turned into unity and loss gave way to legacy. And in doing so, she proved something powerful, that Black women were not just supporting the dream, they were funding it, building it, sustaining it. For decades, Mama Haugabrooks, as locals called her, kept Sweet Auburn alive through storms of segregation, economic hardship, and urban renewal. While the headlines spoke of Dr. King, John Wesley Dobbs, and the men who led movements, Geneva was quietly preserving the soul of the street. She hired Black workers, mentored young women, and gave her profits back to the neighborhood. Her business became a million-dollar enterprise, but her true wealth was measured in the lives she lifted. Today, the old Haugabrooks Funeral Home still stands, reborn as a cultural space where art, community, and memory meet. It's a monument to a woman history nearly forgot. But Atlanta remembers. Sweet Auburn remembers. And we remember because Geneva Haugabrooks proved that legacy isn't built in headlines, it's built in service, faith, and love for your people. She didn't just bury the dead. She raised a community.